I'm Jake.
And I'm Christine.
And now on to the second Romero Dead film, Dawn of the Dead. And today we are going to watch what I assume is the European trailer, which I think was edited by Dario Argento, the Italian king of horror. So you know it's going to be a very blooded trailer.
Oh, the gore.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
So that was the trailer for Dawn of the Dead, presumably for Europe. What do you think of it?
I like it. They're really bad shots.
Well, if they hit them, there wouldn't be as much movie.
True.
This was the trailer. I mean, there was an American trailer that didn't show any gore, which I thought was boring. And this was the trailer that I saw first for this movie and just made me want to see it. And it really does. It shows a lot of the action, shows all the great gore effects. And that guy at the end who swung the machete down, that's Tom Savini, who did all the makeup for the film. He's like one of the modern day makeup masters. He retired about 3 years ago, or 5. He's retired now, but in his day he was just like the king of effects. He did not only Dawn, but the Friday the 13th movies, Creepshow, and he's worked on a few Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez movies. And
Some of your favorites.
there are just so many great moments in this trailer.
Let's say the lady gets killed. You be able to chop off her head?
Like that bit where you hear Ken Foree's voice say, "Let's say the lady gets killed."
Oh, the kids come in.
Yeah. What did you think of the bit of him shooting the zombie children?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Guess it has to be done.
I mean, in a world of zombies, it is possible that there will be kids who died and come back, and you'll be forced. And
I feel like it's not something that's talked about in a lot of zombie movies. Like,
Yeah.
animals? Like, what happens to the animals? There's no animals in these.
And Ken Foree said that in an interview that while there was no actual loud noises or actual gunfire when he filmed that scene, just having to simulate shooting the kids was really hard for him.
Yeah.
It's a well done scene. It's very disturbing, just for the fact that it's little kids getting shot, and especially today that'd be very disturbing to people. And those kids are actually Tom Savini's niece and nephew. I guess that makes some people more comfortable if the kid they're killing is their own.
I think that would be worse.
I guess they've said some of them have said they don't like the idea of killing someone else's, having someone else see their kid get killed.
Yes. I can see that.
Maybe it's because they're doing the effects that makes them more comfortable. And what do you think of all the headshots in this trailer?
There's quite a few of them.
Especially that guy whose head just explodes.
Like they open the door and then it goes.
I believe that shot raised a lot of eyebrows amongst people, especially like one of the lead actors' grandmother. I think that he said that scene made her say, "Sorry, can't watch it."
Not gonna happen.
And what do you think of the music in the trailer by the Great Goblin? Goblin.
I can't say I know who that is.
Goblin's a band, and Dario Argento himself used them for a ton of his movies.
Oh, nice.
And my friend Mike, he's a huge Goblin fan. He has a ton of their songs on his iPod. Goblin is a great band. Their music it's very engaging and it has a great beat to it.
Yeah.
And it just has the great adrenaline rush you associate with action scenes. This definitely is a trailer for another country or so, because it has a lot of bits here that aren't actually in the American version. Like, they actually showed headshots that aren't featured in the version I've seen.
Oh.
And there's some lines of dialogue like the, "Will you chop off her head?" And, yeah, and the woman who says, "We're blowing it ourselves." The line she says before that is not in the film, it's just, "We're blowing it ourselves."
Yeah, but not to the enemy. We're blowing it ourselves.
And I don't know if you could tell by just this trailer, but the actual film has a lot of social commentary in it.
Yes.
And the trailer gives you a sense of that, once again, with the whole kids getting shot.
Yeah.
And at the end of the trailer, they show that at some point in the film, an army of bikers enters the shopping mall where the main characters have set up shelter.
Bands of looters are roaming the countryside, sacking or destroying everything they come across.
George A. Romero loves to do this. He asked the question, who are the worst monsters? The dead or the living? And it's always a good question, and the way he does his films really makes you think hard about this.
So, was it zombies stealing the jewels off the lady?
No, those were the bikers. The lady was a zombie.
Ah.
And this year I actually did do a Dawn of the Dead review, which is so big I've had to split it up into 2 parts. And this trailer review, I think, will actually come out the same week as one of those videos, so works out, I guess.
You can watch the trailer, and then watch the movie, and then watch the review.
What she said. Well, see you next week.
Ta-ta for now.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.